Yeah. So this video is going to be dedicated to someone who was asking, I guess someone who's trying to not necessarily find themselves, but they're trying to learn how to figure out how to survive basically with a minimum amount of money. Well, it's hard to explain, but yeah, basically to live off a minimum amount of money. I don't say that I, at this point in time right now, live off a minimum amount of money. I definitely live off a amount, but I don't believe it's minimal. But this video is for you. This goes out to all you guys out there who are trying to do life without having trying to have maximum results with minimal costs. Let's see if I can work that out for you guys. So, well, I was gonna do the video here, but that water might be too loud in the background. I don't know yet. There's a flag. They don't have the flag all the way up for some reason. They have it hung halfway, so I don't know if I should take a walk or chill right here. But I'll chill right here for now. So the best way to do it. All right, well, first of all, you're gonna have to make a plan. The first thing in your plan is you're gonna wanna know, in your case, you're gonna say where you wanna go. Because you're gonna wanna find a good demographic of people to be around. You research the areas that you go to. You go on Google and type in demographics of, and then you can do any city. Demographics of Texas, demographics of Oklahoma, demographics of what the fuck ever, right? And then you can go ahead and in Google, and once you find that area, you go safest places to live in California. Or you go safest places to live in such and such. Safest places to live in Texas. Safest places to live in New Hampshire. You know, it goes on and on. So then it's going to give you a list of the most safest cities to live in that state or in that area. It's going to tell you what cities to stay out of. Cities with high crime rate. After you do that, then you're going to want to look up the minimum wage. You don't want to look up the cost of living because the minimum wage is never going to be the cost of living. So any place that's below California minimum wage is a good place to live. Right now, California minimum wage is somewhere between 18 to 20 something dollars an hour. Maybe 15 in some places, the lowest. Right now, I can go get a dishwashing job, $18 an hour. No problem. $20 an hour, I can get a dishwashing job. So, it's out there. So, you're going to want to look at the how much the minimum wage is so you can find a job that's very minimum, such as a dishwasher, working at a grocery store, food chain outlet. You could do something of those sorts. Okay, the next thing you're going to want to find out is, of course, places to rent. Now, I myself am not renting anywhere. I'm either living outside or I have some type of shelter. Alright, so living outside is not that bad. You only gotta survive. I would say you would only need to survive 7 hours of the night. Maybe 7. You know, maybe 7. Walk around for like an hour, 2 hours, sleep for 5 hours, wake up, you're on your way. So, I myself, I do things like sleep outside. I find shelter to kind of chill in, which is kind of hard sometimes from time to time, but not that hard, only because you can find like a dumpster or whatever pretty easily. You can find like grassy areas and whatnot, where you can like put a camp out or put like a tent out. Put a camp out. Put like a tent out. And you'll be able to do the tent thing. In San Diego, you can sleep out in the streets. You just got to be up before the owners of the people of the building get there. It's good to be in an area where there's It's good to be in an area where there's a lot of family-owned businesses. Family-owned businesses, those are the people who are going to help you and have more sympathy for you than the corporations will. Because there's the owners, you get to see the owner right then and there. So a lot of these times, the owner of these businesses, they have a tremendous amount of compassion. So you could definitely do that there.
Because we own them, and we don't want to waste it.
So go to a part of a city where there's a lot of like family-owned businesses. And there's some places where they don't allow big corporations to come in and set up shop. Those are pretty cool areas to live in. Another cool place would be out in the woods. You can do the woods thing. You don't necessarily have to go and look for like housing. Go out in the woods. Buy a tent or a tarp. A tent or a tarp. A tarp would be good to lay on the ground, and then the tent to put on top of the tarp. You know what I mean? So that'd be good. So maybe you could do something like that. I'm not sure. Then another good thing to do. These are all just ideas I'm rambling off. Is to quit your job, and when you quit your job, go ahead and apply for food stamps, so that way you can be on the no income list. You know, you'll be provided with food stamps for a month, every month, as long as you don't have a job, as long as you have no income. They'll provide you with the basic necessities that you need for the stuff, like the basic food that you need. Because other than that, you won't be able to, it'll be very hard for you to just to come up with food, because you want to use your money as much as possible for the things that you need. That's like camping gear or, rope or whatever it is that you need. Because it could be a lot of different things that you need, but it really depends. So, anyway, then you find out all the places where they donate and give out free food. And They have food banks. A lot of the churches give out free food. So you can do stuff like that. You could also do right now I got a GoFundMe. GoFundMe is very important for the long run. That's like your little piggy bank. You want that to build up as much as possible, the GoFundMe. Set up a GoFundMe. Let the people know where the money is that they're giving to, what it's going towards. That way people can have something to attach the money that they're giving as if it's monetary, and then you're good to go. Because a lot of times people are not going to just give you money, but it depends on if they believe in what you're doing. If they believe in what you're doing, then yeah, they'll dish out as much money as possible. But if you can sell the idea for maybe like 5 minutes or something like that and get somebody to donate right then and there, then they'll donate. So yeah, that would be another avenue that you could look forward to trying.
And see, there's one way on top of the roof.
And that driveway will be This is literally what they posted on the wall.
Oh yeah, so I got a little distracted because I'm on like a mini tour for everybody.